Today I've got probably my most straightforward video concept ever. Each position grouping is a team, from point guard through center. On one side of the bracket, positional teams from the current day NBA. On the other, positional teams from the 1990s and 2000s historic teams in NBA 2K24. I simulated one regular season. The current bigs dominated, while by virtue of a tiebreaker, the current shooting guards narrowly missed advancing to the tournament. That's actually super tough, but like, I kind of get it. This roster is really not it, bro. On the historic side of the bracket, once again, the big men were in control, and it was the point guards who fell short. Interesting. I thought with old man Magic probably running the 5, they'd be okay, but I guess not. This is our Elite 8 positional teams. It's clear the big men squads are the favorites, centers, power forwards, but in single elimination, anything can happen. Also, let me mention right now, I did not adjust or manipulate any player positions for this video. I simply used the stock 2K roster. If they say someone is a power forward, then that player is on team power forward. If you have an issue with someone listed at a certain position, yell at 2K, not me. I did nothing, bro. Also, let me know down below right now which position, current, historic, who do you think is going to take home the championship in this video? But let's get it underway. Our first matchup from the current side of the bracket, the centers, they've got Jokic at center, Bam running point. That actually kind of makes sense. Taking on the current small forwards who are running Chris Middleton at the 5, RJ Barrett at point guard. I don't love that. I can't lie. But through the regular season sim and through each of these games, I'm going to let teams make their own decisions. They are setting their rotation. If they want to run Chris Middleton at the 5, that's their fair enough, small forwards. Let's see if it works for you. Okay, I got a pretty quick answer. It did not work for the current small forwards. They lost by 35 points. That's not great.
Well, that's garbage.
That is really a less than ideal way for this video to start. I want to have clutch finishes here. The current center shot 61% from the field. Yeah, they don't shoot threes, as you can see there, but it didn't matter. Oh, what in the world? Victor got 31 minutes for them, led the team? Sure. I wonder what position he was playing. Well, for the small forwards, Jaylen Brown ended up with the most minutes. Again, these rotations might be crazy. It did not work for the small forwards. On to our second matchup from the Elite 8 of the current side of the bracket. Dude, the power forwards. They are so smart. They're running LeBron at the 1, Giannis at the 5. This team's obviously the favorite, right? That's so stacked. Meanwhile, our point guards, I mean, Luka at the center, that is smart. He's the tallest out there. It's a lot of talent. Maybe they can shoot their way out of trouble. Dude, I just really don't want another blow. I can't have it just be the center power forward teams advancing, all right? We need some chaos, something needs to happen here. Let's go, point guards. Unfortunately, even with my biased rooting for the current point guards, nothing could stop the overwhelming power and might of the power forwards. I mean, with LeBron and Giannis at the 1 and 5, this is basically the perfect NBA team. Yeah, I didn't quite notice it when I was building the roster, but when I just looked at it moments ago, this team power forward, they're not going to take an L. How would they lose? Oh my word. 69% from the field they shot. Nice. They also hit 13 threes at 54%. That's unbeatable. And this is why I put the disclaimer in about using 2K's positions, because Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard, Towns, like everybody's listed as a power forward in this game. It really makes them unstoppable. This is crazy.
All right, Winnie, Super Bowl matchup is set. Chiefs 49ers. How do you feel about Taylor Swift's team being in the Super Bowl? That's like the look of pure indifference. She doesn't know she's supposed to have a take about it. It's okay. Do you at least have a take on like Patrick Mahomes? Is he gonna have a big game? Like Christian McCaffrey? Can you help me out at all, dog? No, you're just yawning in my face. I've tried so hard to get her to care about this. She just will. She's not a true underdog.
Well, looks like I'm on my own once again when it comes to making picks on underdog fantasy. And honestly, not the worst thing ever. Winnie doesn't have the best track record. I'm just saying, it's still very early ahead of the Super Bowl, but we do have a matchup set. And at this point, I feel pretty good about Christian McCaffrey putting up numbers for San Fran, and Travis Kelce should probably come through for the Chiefs. Other than that, I'm gonna need some more time, all right? There's still like 2 weeks before the Super Bowl. You know, I'll probably make like 5, 6, 7 more pick'em entries before the game. But even still, a small 2-man entry like this one I've made, it's still guaranteed to have me watching the Super Bowl even close. Speaking of watching games closer, if you want any regular season evening of NBA hoops to have more intensity for you, try entering one of the many drafts that are always ongoing. They're quick, they're easy to complete, and those prize pools up for grabs, they look pretty nice, I can't lie. I've said it a million times and will say it here again. There's never a bad time to sign up for Underdog Fantasy. Use my code JCAN and you'll have your first deposit matched up to $100 plus get a free mystery pick'em special. It's been an amazing season being sponsored here by Underdog Fantasy. Shout out to those guys, man. Use code JCAN. My link is always down below in the description. Okay, things might be different as we move to the historic side of our bracket because look at the centers, man. Patrick Ewing at point guard, Powell at the 2. They've got no shooting at all, okay? That should open the door for the historic small forwards who are the 4 seed, the underdog, but with Chris Mullin at point guard, Paul Pierce at center, okay, young LeBron, young Melo, they could pull an upset. And after our first 2 matchups were absolutely chalk and just blowouts, we need something, all right? We can't just have more centers and power forwards advancing. Melo's starting the game off with a pull-up 2. That's a good sign. Okay, let's go. After 2 unfortunate blowouts on the current side of our bracket, we do have a tight finish. Yeah, Patrick Ewing inside. That's going to be automatic. Okay. The historic small forwards, like, hit a 3 here. Just shift the balance of this game. You can't trade 2s with them. LeBron, okay, he's going to get free throws. Anytime we have either of the center teams in here, it's going to be imperative that the other side can force turnovers or hit 3s because, yeah, once they get the ball down here, it's over. Literally. I think LeBron could drive past Alonzo Mourning at will. There he goes, but Shaq on the help. Where's the spacing, man? Somebody help Chris Mullin in the post. Someone double. You can't. Why would you not double off Shaq on the perimeter? Oh my gosh. Shaq fumbled it again. Are you serious? Offensive interference. He is letting the historic small forward stay in the game. Single-handedly. Can LeBron and the boys take advantage? Scottie Pippen on the lob. That was ballsy. It worked. Instead, the small forwards fouled Pau Gasol. He actually missed 1 free throw. So the historic centers, they're doing whatever they can to allow the small forwards to win this game. Can they take advantage? LeBron ice. No way. No way. A charge. Nah, this game is so sloppy. I can't believe it. Oh, the sloppiness doesn't stop, dude. Patrick Ewing just missed a free throw. It is still here for the small forward somehow. I don't get it. LeBron, don't shoot that. LeBron, don't shoot. You were so good. LeBron didn't want to win this game. He wants out of this tournament. Fair enough. Young LeBron was so unserious in the clutch. I mean, he played great overall, but that charge and then a forced up miss 3, they could have won this game. Get out of here. Our last chance for some unpredictability in our first round. We've got the historic power forwards, C-Web. That's actually a pretty good point guard option. Dennis Rodman, Sean Marion, Kevin Garnett, Karl Malone. Okay. Taking on the historic shooting guards who are loaded. Young D Wade, Prime Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. They've got Vince at the 5. I'm hoping it works, man. I can't even pretend like I'm not biased here. I don't want to see centers versus power forwards twice. Like, that's too predictable for this video. Please, historic shooting guards, come through for me. At long last, my wish for unpredictability in this video was granted. The shooting guards not only held firm wire to wire in this game, but they held on for a blowout victory near 20 points. I mean, I would rather prefer a clutch finish, but an upset I'm not going to complain about. Let's go. The power forwards done in by the fact they shot no 3s, and oh my gosh, the shooting guards went 65% from the field. That's really efficient. D Wade leading the way, 31 and 10, playing the point guard. Yeah, MJ's there. Kobe didn't do anything. He's nowhere to be found. And again, with 8 teams, it's a small bracket, but we're on to our final 4: centers versus power forwards on the current side, centers versus shooting guards on the historic side. And obviously, I mentioned a million times, I wanted to see upsets, but now that we're here, I am curious. This centers team, dude, there are so many great centers in the league right now. It's no surprise this team simulated so well together, but I'm curious to see this power forwards team. As I've mentioned a few times, they are actually a really good 5-man unit. Like, they should beat the centers, but now I'm interested in this matchup. The power forwards without a doubt have an advantage in shooting, perimeter shooting. I mean, they made like a million 3s in their first game, but the centers, they should be able to feast inside on any opponent. Let's go. Both teams were obviously playing to their strengths and barreling us towards a clutch finish. What in the world? The centers now have Jarrett Allen running the point, and Jokic can't finish over Giannis, but he's got the board. That's a big play, Nikola. Each possession is so key right now. LeBron's going to turn, burn from 3. Can't get it to go. Jokic now is a mismatch on Kawhi. Good double, though, from the power forward. Bring Giannis over. Jokic finds Embiid on the perimeter. He's not going to shoot it. Who's going to put up a shot here at the buzzer? Jokic again working on Kawhi. The double is too late, but Jokic grabs his board again and gets blocked by Giannis. That's a great defensive play. Wow, can the power forwards take advantage now? They can basically, if they hit a 3, this game's being put away, but a 2 would be massive. LeBron LeBron in the post. This is not your mismatch, power forwards. Kick it out, Bron. He goes up. Oh, he misses. But Giannis on the glass and one. No way. Giannis feasting with everything on the line. That's insane. It wasn't pretty. The power forwards only attempted 12 threes. They missed a bunch. So my thought about their strategy wasn't true. They got a bunch of free throws. They won the game. That's all that matters. Curiously, it was Victor once again leading the way for the centers with 26 points in 23 minutes. While for the power forwards, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Giannis in the clutch, man, he was so good. The current power forwards move on to the final. Will the historic centers join them? Shaq, Hakeem, Alonzo Mourning. Again, they have zero perimeter threats. Like, this team, they shouldn't, I don't know, they shouldn't dominate. Will the historic shooting guards, though, be able to get any stops? Or maybe they can just outscore any of their problems? I mean, there is so much talent right here. Obviously, they can't match up in size. That is what it is. Come on, man. Vince Carter at center matching up with Shaq. Just take him to the perimeter, blow past him from the outside. Kobe, do your thing. MJ, you got mismatches everywhere. Let's go. Yo, this is actually hilarious to watch from this broadcast camera angle. Why is MJ going into the low post? Like, I know he's... Oh, okay, never mind. This is frustrating to watch. Frustrating or not, in the Final Four, we once again had an epic matchup going down to the wire. Again, it comes down to, can these shooting guards get a stop? Dude, that's Patrick Ewing inside. How you stop that, I don't know. Down 3, once again, the same spot the historic small forwards were in last game. Like, you don't really want to trade twos, but you have to score. Good job, Dwayne. Once again, I am begging a team to get a stop on these historic centers. They're just going to lob a slow pass in. Oh, there it is. There it is. Why would you throw a lob, Alonzo Mourning? That was so dumb. The shooting guards out in transition. Don't get blocked out. What did I just see, Allen Iverson, you menace? The centers are probably going to get another easy 2 unless the shooting guards force a turnover, which they do not. Oh, good double. Nah, never mind. No, Patrick Ewing, he's still too big. That was good offense by the centers too, because they got the 2 for 1. Did the shooting guards go very quick? How about it? No, Kobe, a contested 2? All right, I gotta stop doubting Mamba. He is clutch, fair enough. Unless the centers try throwing another lob. Wait a minute, Kobe. Already pushed Patrick Ewing out to the mid post. Pat spins. It's literally automatic. I am once again begging the shooting guards. You can get a good look for 3. Run 1 pin down screen for MJ. Oh my gosh. A lob in the clutch. Okay, we've seen it all. Oh, this is good though. This is good. The historic centers don't have a timeout. Pressure the ball, man. Pressure it before he can throw. Kobe. It's over. Just steal that weak pass, man. Oh, that is so bad. Patrick Ewing with the game winner. Wow. That was just such an anticlimactic finish. Honestly, that's my bad. I didn't realize both teams were out of timeouts, dude. With 8 seconds left, Dwayne Wade should have been pressuring Alonzo Mourning all the way up court. He probably could have forced an on-ball steal. But this whole play in the clutch, you know what's coming. It's this sad lob pass inside. One time, all Kobe had to do was just put his hand up. Just put your hand up, you steal that pass. Oh my gosh, Patrick Ewing had like 10 straight layups to close this game out. It's crazy because the historic shooting guard shot 65% from the field. I mean, they were unstoppable too, but at the end of the day, they couldn't keep the centers off the free throw line. They couldn't get a stop. Patrick Ewing, Hakeem, Alonzo Mourning leading the way. And at least it's not centers versus centers in the final. This is actually an interesting matchup. I've said it, the power forwards current day, they look so good, but these historic centers, you can't stop them in the clutch. The historic centers have also been tinkering with their lineup basically every game. Now they've got Vlade Divac at starting point guard. Dude, wow. I actually, this game could go either way, legitimately. A battle between 2 teams with plenty of size, one side with balance and the ability to shoot from the perimeter, the other unbridled power and dominance in the paint. This was anybody's game in our championship matchup. And for like the 3rd straight game, the Final Four, the championship, we have a clutch finish. This time, it's a tie game. I think the last 2 times we've seen the historic centers, they've been leading when we jump in. LeBron with a hand in the face. The Admiral still hits it. Okay. LeBron with the shot clock winding down. Gonna kick out. Tatum's gonna put up a terrible shot. If it goes, oh, that would have been huge. He missed. We're down to a minute 10 left. Shaq goes wrong. Shaq missed, but he grabs the board. That was your chance, power forwards. Kevin Durant inside. LeBron is wide open from the top of the key. LeBron from deep. That is so clutch. Okay, 1-point game. Okay, and now a stop, power forwards. You don't even have to steal a weak entry pass. Like, you have enough size. Bring a double team. Do something. Make something happen here. Okay. The centers are forced to the perimeter. Tatum sags off Pau Gasol. He could have shot that. He doesn't. Oh, my word. Go get this rebound, power forwards. Shaq with a deep 2. That's so bad. Now the centers need a stop. Can they do it? A stop and a rebound. What do the power forwards do? Giannis, no. Why would Giannis shoot a pull-up too?
Now that's funny. That's funny.
Oh my word, no chance. I just saw that. Like, why? Why? David Robinson with a Gatorade icon? That he's nails. He just hit both. It's like the AI just has no common sense. They just saw if you work the ball around, make these centers move, you get a wide open look, like LeBron 2 possessions ago. I don't know why Giannis would have taken that shot. His tendencies, I don't know. Now Giannis kicks it up. Oh my word, look at the ball movement. Jason Tatum. Oh, he missed. He missed. No, that was a good look. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't. They took forever to foul, but oh, David Robinson, it's over just like that. He misses the second free throw. The power forward's not even going to call their timeout. Jason Tatum had a good look for 3, but couldn't get it to go. As despite having no perimeter threats, no versatility to their offense, the historic centers do win our Battle of Positions tournament, and I gotta be honest, I did not see that coming. Each time we got into the clutch, though, it was literally inevitable. I just thought before that, any team could have shot them out of a game, but I guess not. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Drop a thumbs up if you did, and check out another from my channel.